All right, guys, listen, D4 back at you. I decided to cut this in a two-part video. So this is part two. Or you just watched part one where I showed the transparency, person to person of the two steps that everyone does just one time, right? But now now I want to show you the monies as we show in the presentation, there again to add value and understand what this is about. Before I get started with showing you the money, folks, remember I say we are behaving just like PayPal. I want you to this interview between Elon Musk and a gentleman that was interviewing him, talking about the launch and the start of the juggernaut we know as PayPal, and how similar we're doing the exact same thing, how they did it, because they did it out of strategy too, even though we got a part of PayPal through consumership, unconsciously, if you would. But folks, they had a game plan where they were doing this out of strategy to have PayPal become what it is, having well over 430 million active users with a PayPal account. Let me play this and then I'll get to the money here.
Do y'all think that PayPal was just going to be a simple little internet way to, or do you think it was going to turn into the major kind of transaction processing engine that it is right now?
I didn't expect PayPal's growth rate to be what it was. Yeah. So, and that actually created major problems. We started PayPal on University Avenue.
Oh.
After the first month or so of the website being active, we had 100,000 customers.
Really? Wow! I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was nutty.
Oh wow! And how did it start? How did people just even know to use it? And I mean, obviously, both buyer and seller have to be involved.
Yeah. Well, we started off first by offering people $20 if they open an account, and $20 if they referred anyone.
Oh.
And then we dropped it to $10, and then we dropped it to $5. As the network got bigger and bigger, the value of the network itself exceeded any sort of carrot that we could offer.
So how much money did y'all spend with the kind of $5, $10, $20 incentive to get that critical mass going?
It was a fair amount. I think it was probably $60 or $70 million.
Oh wow! Okay, so it was a substantial. Yeah, okay, so we're not talking peanuts here. Yeah.
And then we just did a bunch of things to decrease the friction, because it's just like bacteria in a petri dish.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is try to have one customer generate, like two customers.
Yeah.
Okay, or something like that. Maybe three customers ideally, and then you want that to happen really fast. You could probably model it just like bacteria growth in a petri dish, and it'll just expand very quickly until it hits the sides of the petri dish.
Yeah,
slows down.
Absolutely, folks. So, guys, the point I just want to emphasize, they were incentivizing. They wasn't allowing the residual cash flow to come to us. But when we opened up a PayPal account, they gave us $20. We referred someone, they gave us $20. Then it went down to 10, it went down to 5. And ultimately, okay, they spent over $60 to $70 million, right? Because they wanted to move fast. Well, think about it. How fast would it move? Mind you, PayPal is doing 4.1 billion. What if that 4.1 billion was coming to us, having people open up a PayPal account all over the world? And everybody just had to do 2 simple steps, one time. Now, the reason why PayPal, our mind can wrap around it, because it's been flooded in our mind. It's a household name brand. No one questions the CEO. No one questions the leadership. Why? It's already a household name. Okay. But it became a household name because of us opening up a wallet all over the world and referring our family and friends and associates and whatnot. Just want us to understand, okay? Our economic value, folks, produces billions, whether strategically or unconsciously, whether consciously or unconsciously. It was unconscious because it was done out of consumership. We knew we weren't going to be, receiving no ongoing cash flow for every account that opened up in PayPal. That you know, as we referred a friend, and a friend referred another friend, a friend referred another friend, a friend referred another friend. See, that's all unconscious. But somehow, some way, the narrative, when it's consciously being done, it's a pyramid. Folks, let's stop letting folks who we would not trade financial places with, okay, dictate the narrative, okay? Have your own narrative, okay? Evaluate things yourself. Participate. And if it doesn't work as advertised, then be skeptical, criticize all you want. Let me show you this money, okay? Let's go to the money. Let's go to the money. Let's go to the cash flow, guys, okay? So come here, and I'm gonna start with the 10X, okay? Or I'm gonna start with the standard. So with the standard, remember, everyone's doing the same 2 steps, okay? So this is the standard version. In the standard, when your 3 come after you, it's 26. So now we have a game plan where your predictable 5-week game plan in the standard. So your first 3, okay, it's actually gonna be 35, 20, 35, 20 something that we saw, right? 35, 50, I believe it is, okay? Because it adds bonuses there because it's gonna cover your subscription. But this is the withdrawal, a withdrawable amount of money. That's the money that we want to show as the presentation. The actual money we're able to withdraw, okay? 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No holds to your money, got it? Your 3 are doing the exact same thing, receiving the same predictable way. As they were receiving 26, you were receiving more deposits that raised your residual cash flow to 38, okay? Here again, independent of your involvement. But not only did you receive, 8 other people received an increase in their residual cash flow in the standard version. 26 for them, okay? As a result, 38. As a result here, raise your money to 87, okay? These guys here, as they were doing their 2 steps, they received 26. As a consequence, it raised these guys, their residual cash flow to 38. It raised your 3 residual cash flow to 87. It raised your residual cash flow to 249. Now, we're saying with everyone doing this in 7 days, right? That's 4 weeks now that you've been involved with everyone taking 7 days to do it. My thing is, don't allow your minimums to be your maximums, okay? I would like people to get this done within the first week, okay? So we can go ahead and quickly get you upgraded to the 10X, got it? And everyone, because notice your 3 are coming right behind you. Their 3 are coming right behind them. Their 3 are coming right behind them. Will there be some people that move faster than others? Yes, okay? Because as I mentioned, some people are doing this hour on hour, got it? So 26 for these guys, 38, their money goes 38, their money goes 87. Their residual cash flow goes to 249. Your residual cash flow goes to $538, okay? Again, it's coming to you month after month. It's still gonna scale. Folks, there's more money that it scales to on the table. We just wanna show people a 5-week game plan. Because again, we wanna take care of your monthly expenses or your monthly overhead expenses, right? So when a member's wallet accumulates $280, they will automatically be upgraded to the 10X. So you see, you're at 538, your 3 are at 250. I mean, 250 basically. So they're not at 280 yet in this example, okay? But when they, right behind you, go to over 280, they then are upgraded. And they go to the 10X. And then you're starting to multiply and duplicate and scale in the 10X. Everyone heading in the same direction, folks. One time, 2 steps. Now, let's go to the 10X. I guess I was supposed to do the 10X first. Okay, I thought I had the 10X, but I kind of messed it up. Okay, anyway, so now we're at the 10X. All smart wallets after you, what? Pay you. Is your predictable 5-week game plan in the 10X. Got it? So 288 now. You're still receiving the 26. That's why we added it. So it's really 262 plus 26. Okay? Your 3 turn right around the next week in their 7 days, doing 2 steps. They receive the same predictable result. It instantly scales your ongoing residual cash flow to 412. And 8 other people just receive also an increase in their residual cash flow. Your threes, doing this one time. They take 7 days. They're receiving 288, predictably, just like your 3 and just like you did. As a result, it increases your money to 412 in total. As a result, it increases, well, not your money, it increases your 3's money to 412 and increase your money to 960 instantly and simultaneously, independent of y'all's involvement. Y'all never had to open up any more accounts. You never had to involve any more friends, and you didn't have to come out of any more money out of your pocket. Why? Because your subscription got covered with your first 3. Your 3's first 3 covered their subscription. Your 3's 3, their team, their first 3, each of them covered their subscription. But it kept wallets continuing to open even as everyone's subscription is getting covered, resulting in no one having to come out of pocket again, but yet still receiving ongoing deposits as accounts keep opening with the cooperative certainty of the 2 steps that everybody does one time. It secures accounts never stop opening, which also secures no one stops scaling and receiving predictable ongoing residual cash flow month after month after month with scale. 4 weeks in now, 412 to these guys, 960 to your 3, $2,742 to you. 4 weeks in, with everyone taking a week, respectively. Your 3, these guys doing the 2 steps, 288 to them, not 412 to them, 960 to them, 2,742 in residual cash flow to your 3, and $5,921 respectively, 5 weeks in, with a mathematical certainty of a cooperation, everyone doing this 7 days or less. And a lot of people are not waiting 7 days. $5,921 residual in 5 weeks. Every partner investing in 3 friends who cooperatively accept $28 from you within 7 days, one time, who duplicate the same one time, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, okay, your money will continue to scale because in your 3 friends, 5 weeks, okay, with the mathematical certainty, everybody taking a week, they'll be at 5,921. You'll be at another number. Folks, if you withdrew all this money, okay, as this thing continues to duplicate, more money continues to come to you. As your 3 withdraw all their money, this thing continues to duplicate, more money continues to come to them. Who is going to turn off anything that has money unavoidably continuing to come to them, independent of their involvement? The answer to that is no one. So therefore, this will never end. Got it? All right, guys. That's it. I just wanted to just show us the money, okay, where it can be an addendum to the transparency where we did people to people of the 2 steps. Again, this is Douglas Ford, Houston, Texas. It's been my pleasure to bring you this information. We just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you guys over the top. Take care. God bless.